Hey Libra, I hope that you guys are all doing great. I send you so much love and light and just want to say happy holidays and happy new year. So this is going to be your 2021 love forecast. We're going to take a look and see what is coming your way in love for the whole year ahead. All right, you guys, one of the first things that we're going to ask Spirit to show us is how are you coming across to others? What kind of energy are you putting out there, Libra, for the year ahead? How do others see you? How do they feel about you? That's important to look at. And then we'll take a look and see how is your love life going to look like? What is the overall energy that's coming your way in love? And then we'll ask Spirit to show us what you need to know the most about your love life. Okay, so if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for being here with me. My name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. Let's jump right in, Libra, and see what is coming your way in the year ahead. All right, you guys, before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. Okay, Libra, one of the first things we're going to look at is what kind of energy are you putting out there this year? How do others see you, potential partners? How do you come across? Let's look into your energy. So Scorpios coming through, you guys might be cross watchers. Maybe you're on the cusp of Scorpio. Maybe you have a Scorpio on your mind, or you could have that energy, moon or rising. That's here. It's like you're a whole different person this year. You might even really change the way that you might even get like a whole new look, new hair color. Maybe you might lose weight. Whatever that means to you, because it's like coming across as someone who's totally different. Yes, like physically for some of you, but it's also like emotionally just being in a place where you're much more free, where you're much more uplifted, where you can go back to having those happy thoughts. You do come across as someone who's made a lot of changes in their life, and it's like that fun side is coming out. That fun side where you don't care about what anyone thinks and you're just doing what you feel is best for you, dressing how you want, looking how you want, doing whatever this is that you've wanted to do that you've put off. I see all of that energy here. You come across as someone who is confident, who's sure of themselves, who knows what they have to offer, who knows like where they're going and what they want. Like just being able to rise above what's happened to you. Rise above it and really be the bigger person. So I know that when you talk to someone about the experiences that you've had, they're going to look at you and think, wow, you've overcome a lot and you don't let anything keep you down. If I were you, I would have felt this way or that way, but you handle things so graciously. I see that energy here. You're coming across as someone who believes in going at a slower and like steadier pace. Someone who takes the time to invest in something, whether it's work, whether it's a relationship. So you certainly come across as someone who's very reliable. And for some of you, it's like this all new like growth and maturity. That's why there's such a big change. A big change in your outlook, a big change in how people see you. I'm very happy to see that for you guys, because if you've been bogged down by things before, I see where you're in this place of not caring about what anyone else thinks or what they have to say. So that lets me know how much confidence you have. You have a lot of creativity around you. So much is on your mind. So many wonderful ideas. You might be very talkative this year. Talkative and like a social butterfly and just carefree. So your energy is so positive, Libra. If you know that you are someone who doesn't mind being in the public eye, it might even be time for you to try and strive for that, however that looks to you. Because you come across as someone who really commits themselves and is very dedicated. So it's like you're when it comes to business, I know that this is love, but I just have to say this. You come across as someone who's like a smart choice, a safe choice, a reliable choice. So it won't be hard for you guys to get what you want as far as like work and career. Because it's like seeing this whole different side of you and not even being able to recognize the old you. Like, oh my God, you've changed so much. For some of you, yes, that's physically something that you might do differently. But for others of you, it could even be emotionally, your outlook on things. Okay, Libra. So you guys have such positive energy. Positive energy and just doing what you feel is best for you. But it's not like you're not in a flaky energy, because although you are carefree and very creative, you're also someone who believes in stability and who believes in commitment, and someone who, like, once they put their mind to something, nothing is going to stop them from achieving it. So you're very driven, not afraid to listen to criticism, because it just rolls off your back. You're going to do what you feel is best for you. Okay, that's beautiful energy. I want to look at this. Let's look at the Seven of Cups. But I think overall, people are going to feel like where you are now, especially when you open up and tell them about where you've come from, it's very impressive and very surprising, because it's just like, wow, I can't believe you are so different. I can't believe you changed so much, but it's for the better. It's a very surprising energy. You might even surprise yourself with how much you change. The initial M is coming through. That might be important to you guys. You come across as someone who definitely believes in love, but maybe just has this energy of being a bit more logical when it comes to love. Do you know what I mean? Being a bit more logical, seeing the Fool card come in reverse. That's like, even though you are fun and free-spirited and things like that, you are still someone to be taken seriously. You're still someone that is reliable. Okay, Libra. So that is what I can see for like the energy and the vibes that you guys are putting out there, how you come across to others. You just have beautiful energy. You're going to be like the life of the party. You're going to be the one who's so fun to be around. You're going to be the one who, like, when people come into your life, they feel like they're changed because of your energy. They're different because the vibe and the energy around you is very unique. You're going to come across as someone who, like, can be very reliable, very resilient, very driven. So who wouldn't want that kind of energy in their life? You guys come across as so positive in the year ahead. Let's take a look into your love life, Libra, and see what kind of energy is coming your way. I see a major commitment coming to you guys, a major commitment. And I know that for some of you, that comes in when you work on closing the door, really closing the door to something else. Seeing this Hierophant and the Three of Pentacles, I wonder for how many of you, like, the past is gonna keep trying to come around. I see that here. And that's important for you to know, the way that the past keeps trying to get a second chance with you. And that could be a lesson for some of you that you need, because maybe you have unfinished business there spiritually, and maybe there's something that you have to close that out, something that you're still meant to learn by closing it out that pushes you in the right direction. Okay, I'm not telling you to embrace the past, because I know for some of you how much that has disappointed you, but then I also know the way that this energy keeps coming up of like trying to fix it and trying to make it right. It's best if you it's best, what I can see is if you close out the past, close out old cycles, old relationships, old memories, and look forward. Taurus's energy is coming through, you guys. You guys might be cross watchers, or maybe there's a Taurus that you've dealt with, or one coming your way, or you guys might have that energy, moon or rising. The Hierophant as the overall energy for your love life is beautiful, because this is really about whatever it is that you consider to be traditional for you, whether it's like coming into a relationship, what stability looks like to you, what marriage looks like to you. That energy represents receiving that into your life and having things feel like it's honoring your values, like it's honoring your beliefs. It's the energy of stability coming to you. The Three of Pentacles lets me know that you're going to enter into a new cycle with someone, a spiritual contract, some past life energies coming to you guys, past life energy, because there's something that the two of you already decided, like, we're going to go through this together in this lifetime. So you have a very serious connection that's coming to you. I know for some of you where you keep getting challenged by the past, trying to, in a way, it's kind of like trying to get you on the right track by challenging you. And for some of you, the biggest challenge is closing that out and not letting it come back in. I know that that's really difficult, because you may look at that and feel like maybe it's the best that you've had. You overlook a lot when it comes to those past connections. But if you could only see how much your life would change if you let go of the past. That is what I can see is important for you guys to do. And some of you are just better at it than others. Some of you might hear this and say, oh no, I'm never going to let the past come back around. And for others of you, there still might be a certain pull that you feel, some kind of unfinished energy that's there. It is important that you figure out what that is and how to close that chapter. If you do want, which I'm sure you do, this a person who will just honor you and honor your boundaries and beliefs. The Hierophant is like holy matrimony. Some of you are even going to get engaged this year, because it's a huge commitment that comes in. And I just see where you guys might be dealing with like an ex that's trying to interfere. But I know it's a lot deeper than that, and it's about the way that that's supposed to help you put up boundaries. Going back to the past, I think that you might find that you regret it. I think that you might find that you regret it. That's important for you to know, because of what I can see that you have coming your way. Commitment. Someone very serious, someone very reliable. All right, I want to look at that. Three of Pentacles. Don't let the past distract you, because that's going to be very challenging for someone. It's funny because, like, right in front of you, if you guys could only see, like, and realize what it is that you have. There's something that's very strong, like even like karmic ties with someone that needs to be broken. Because it's funny to see this Three of Wands come in reverse around the Three of Pentacles. It's like where you could be receiving everything that you've waited for. Instead of looking forward, you're looking back. I see that energy here, and it's good to know that so you can recognize that, so you can avoid it. There's a lot of message to you guys here about leaving the past in the past, and how if you're not aware of it, how it will keep pulling you back there. Because I know for some of you, you could get into this connection and keep wondering, what if, what if, what if? Try to not let yourself be in that mindset. It's in the past. Try to leave it in the past and try to think of like why it didn't really work out. If it was meant to be, it would be. It would have been. I know that's not the easiest thing to hear, but I also know that when this person comes into your life and like that energy of commitment and stability that they bring to you, I hope that you'll let yourself receive it and align with it. Because I know for some of you, it's just this energy of still wondering about what if and what happened. What you really need to know is like, no matter how much this person tries to rebuild things and come back around, it's important to close that chapter. Now, for others of you, if you know that you're like dead set, you would never let anyone from the past into your life, what is this energy? Because that's something that keeps trying to, it's something that's trying to come back. It's something that you might need to find like an experience or something that you need to get to the bottom of and find closure on. Could even be the work that you have to do like on yourself to restore what you feel was taken from you. That's important. It's like little steps in the right direction doing that. It will be important for you, Libra, to also like look inward and do that work on yourself. Okay, that's super important. I want to look at this 10 of Cups. I just see like interferences and meddling in your love life. Not like it's the energy of someone cheating. It's the energy of someone wondering what if. And coming back into your life like at the wrong time. Coming back into your life, and if it confuses you, because I see that energy, it's the biggest message to you from Spirit is like, don't go to the past, look forward. Let yourself look forward. Because I just see where it's gonna feel like a mistake if you go backwards. You should just go forward. Going backward ultimately will result in you feeling like rejected. I have to be honest with you and tell you that it's gonna make you feel like you made a mistake. That's what I have to tell you guys. You know, you'll take from it what you will, and you'll do what you feel is best for you. But a strong message to you from Spirit is to not go back to the past. And I just see, you know, with this 3 of Cups, which really is like a 3, so something coming in between two people. And I just know that it's also important that you watch who you let in your love life, who you let get close to you and your person, who you tell all your secrets to, who you tell all of your personal stuff to. It might be important for the two of you to just work on more privacy in your connection. because that to me is like meddling energy. It's like third wheel energy. Not necessarily, it's not cheating, but it's interfering. And I know with the way that I can see the past keeps coming around for some of you, it's because it's like that final level of a video game that maybe you like lost and lost and lost. Now it's time for you to like finally beat it. And what I mean by that is closing out that chapter, finishing it and putting it behind you. Okay, I want to look at this world card. I mean, that's a big challenge for some reason in your love life in the year ahead, Libra. Do you see this is the energy of like walking away and going back, walking away and going back. Tower card coming through in reverse again. Something that's trying to be revived, and it's like spirit saying, don't do it. Don't go back to the past. Let yourself look forward. Let yourself think forward. And even for some of you, it could be slipping into past energies. Certain things that maybe you do or say, or a mindset that you get into that doesn't serve you. So not go, remember the energy of change coming around you. It's important to focus on that and embody that, because you don't want to slip back into bad habits or, like I said, things that no longer serve you. But moreover, the energy that I just keep seeing is the importance of you closing out that chapter. Yes, it really leans towards a person that you have to say like, no, I'm not going back. We're done. That's over. Because there's just something that it's crazy throughout the reading. 2 steps forward and then pulling you back. And you try to take 2 steps forward and it keeps pulling you back. If you keep letting yourself stay on that cycle, it's going to feel like it's a mistake because of what you have coming to you. True commitment is coming to you. A new chapter is waiting to start with a whole new chapter in your life with someone new that's ready. And the whole point of the connection, it's like destined for the two of you to make a very serious commitment to one another. Like I said, even marriage, whatever tradition looks like to you, that's what you have coming in. Don't let the past pull you off course. Okay, Libra, very important. That's what I can see for you guys. Let's ask Spirit what you need to know the most about your love life in the year ahead. So Pisces and Cancer energy is here, you guys. So you might have a Pisces or a Cancer coming your way or on your mind. Maybe you guys are cross watchers, or you might have that energy moon or rising. It's very important that you don't let, I don't know how to say this politely, because I don't want to sound rude, but this is like a lot of, it's satisfaction, right? But it stems from kind of like a place, maybe you just feel like you want so much attention. I'm not calling you guys thirsty, but there's something about this energy that if you let yourself get into that, it's all flattery, it's all ego. And that is something that's really gonna like just pull you back to the past, and it's gonna throw you off course, because you might have someone that you've been dealing with, or like maybe even slipping back to an old mindset, because remember, for some of you it's literally a person, for others of you it's just like tendencies and things like that. Please try to not let flattery get the best of you. Or even like the satisfaction, because I know this feels good when you get this kind of attention. It feels good. But it's also important that you recognize and make that connection between like that you can see flattery from true sincerity. And I know that for some of you, I see where you're very, very susceptible to it. And it's if something that feels good in the moment, you may give into it and it can pull you off course. Just know, like, and I don't say this to worry you guys, but there's a big message to what you will sacrifice if you just choose what feels good in the moment. Because it'll be a sacrifice. I just know that you guys should not look back or go back because of everything that you have coming in. And if there's something that just like flatters you so much and it gives you a lot of attention, it makes you feel so good, try not to get too lost in that. It's funny to see the 7 of Wands, because I mean that really is like a lot of attention, a lot of affection, a lot of emotion coming to you. Please recognize the people who are really sincere from the people who just want to flatter you, and because it's insincere. It's not worth it, Libra. That's what I want you to know. Seeing the Judgment come in reverse, I know that you guys might go through this struggle throughout the year and your connections and like trying to really trying to figure it out because that pull is strong. So don't feel bad about it, but just try not to make the wrong choice. And I'm telling you, the wrong choice will be to choose the past over the present. Choosing the past over like what's coming in. I know that everything's gonna work out with you guys. And it is important for you to know that you do have just like a lot of attention and a lot of affection coming your way. That's why I saw so much energy of not only the huge commitment that you have coming toward you, but also how like people keep trying to pop up from the past to try to get back together with you, to try to be in your life again. But don't let your ego decide for you. It's very important that you make your love choices from a balanced place of like head and heart, intellect and emotion, because this is all ego. And I just see the way the ego, how you might make a wrong choice, Libra. Okay, that's really important for you to know. I want to look into this Pisces energy. So what Spirit is showing me is like, don't worry about knowing how every last little detail is going to work out for your love life. Just know that you are going to find direction, and you do, because if someone makes you feel confused, that's not the path that you should go down. Let that be a sign to you. If someone puts you in a position where you don't know where you stand with them and they're hot and cold and this and that, that is not the path that you should go down. If you allow yourself to make choices from a balanced place as far as your intellect and emotion, it's going to be very clear to you. Don't go with who flatters you the most and like who makes you feel like sexy or like because that's very fleeting. When I see the commitment coming towards you, that's going to feel very, very fulfilling to you. This is shallow. That energy is shallow. Don't choose the shallow side of things. If you choose to embrace the new You're going to feel like you found your place. You're going to feel like you found your home, you found your path and where you belong. Leo's energy is also here, you guys. So a Leo might be coming towards you. You might be Leo cross watchers or have that energy, moon or rising. There's a lot of moves that you will make in the year ahead. A whole new path is opening up for you guys. And for others of you, you're in a different place because you're already in this mindset of like, no, the past is the past, it's done. So seeing this path like open up in front of you, it's going to be easier for you to see it. But for others of you, where I know you give into like the satisfaction of things and you keep wondering what if and all of that, don't beat yourself up if you choose to experience something. But ultimately, what you want to do is think forward and look forward. Because you might see that path open up in a more difficult or painful way. This is like seeing something and not being able to go back. I just know where the transition, depending on where you are spiritually, emotionally, is going to be different. It's going to be different for each of you Libras. Okay, I want to look at this Chariot. So for those of you that feel like you're already aligned to receive this, it's important for you to know how you are going to feel. And that is like, goodness, you guys, why? Look at this energy, the Chariot, and then there's that 8 of Cups coming in reverse again. This is very shallow. I just have to tell you guys that Sagittarius's energy coming through with, you know, the Knight of Wands and then the Knight of Cups. Be careful about your decisions in love. Not that you're gonna like, you know, I don't want you to feel like you're gonna jinx yourself or anything, but you could have the major commitment that you want all the more faster. If that makes sense, like you can have it faster if you just align yourself to receiving it right now and close out the past. For those of you that can slip back into those tendencies or even getting involved with someone else from the past, I know where you're going to feel like it's a mistake. That person's energy is very fleeting. It's very shallow. Try to not let it keep pulling you back there. If you, when this person comes into your life, you know, the one that I can see around Taurus's energy, who offers the commitment and the true dedication, it's meant to be, so it might be something that moves faster than you expect it to. If you let yourself embrace it, you have just so much positivity that will come into your life. So the biggest message to you from Spirit, Libra, is about like all the red flags about going back to the past and thinking too much from a place of ego, you know, being caught up in the energies of like feeling good and feeling flattered. Because if you do choose that route, I know where you're going to feel like you made a mistake. So you'll have to take from it what you will, but the biggest message to you from Spirit is to leave the past in the past. That is what I can see coming through, and like just a major commitment that's trying to come into your life for some of you. Some of you are way more aligned to receive it, and that's, you know, there's, you know, nothing to feel bad about. Some of you are just in different places emotionally, spiritually. And then I see another group of you guys where you keep wondering about the what ifs. Keep wondering about the what ifs. And what Spirit is showing me is that you'll be much better off if you choose to keep looking forward and think about the future and not think about the past. Okay, Libra? So that's the dynamic. That's what's coming in. That's how your love life is going to look for 2021. I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do. And that's what I have for you guys. I love you so much. I send you much love and light. Happy New Year. Thanks again. And I'll talk to you guys in a few days.